The Tragedy of Macbeth is a movie written for the screen and directed by Joel Cohen without his brother. It stars Denzel Washington as the titular Macbeth. This movie is wild. Honestly, it starts off really slow, black and white, stark. You know, the first two, I believe, characters of the play are basically just exposition guys. So I was kind of bummed out. I'm like, this is like word for word, just kind of boring. But as soon as they introduce Macbeth, the movie picks up. They have this really haunting scene with the fates or whatever. And then as the movie goes on, Denzel's performance gets more and more manic, which is really great. But also notice that the direction is also really interesting too. Like the set design, everything about this movie is unique, from the weird hallways to the black and white cavernous castle doors. Like, it's not like a big set. It's almost done like a German expressionism film. So like, for example, like the night after the king is found murdered, there's like this really giant staircase that goes all the way like half the room, and like there's a lot of like interesting set pieces like that. Direction is really cool. Sword fights are pretty awesome too. The performances are also really great from everyone involved. You can tell everyone has a passion for the project. So Denzel's the main standout, but also Macduff. And Frances McDormand is there too, and you just really like to see the unraveling of ambition, you know, like there's also other side characters that get to steal the spotlight a little bit when Denzel's not on screen. But overall, this is a very nice turn of the Bard. You get to really feel the passion. They pick the right passages for sure, and the movie gets more absorbing and dark as the film goes on. Slow to start, but once you get into like the frame of mind of the old tongue, you remember the play from high school, then you start to get into it, and the movie definitely feels really cool after you get to see all the stylistic elements that we wouldn't be able to do with a play. I mean, you still could, but it wouldn't be as cool as on screen. So The Tragedy of Macbeth is a very triumphant movie. Definitely memorable because of the way it's shot. You know, it's shot black and white, really cool set design, really good acting. So I give it a 7.5 out of 10.